It's an Eastern Conference matchup, and today's game is the 76ers coming to town for this one. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. You look at Brooklyn. It's a disappointing segment of the season for this team, no doubt about it, as the losing streak has continued, guys, to grow.
Yeah, and Kevin, things are starting to get a little bit out of control for them. This losing streak is starting to become an embarrassment, and it's only going to get worse if things don't change.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Here's Embiid, and it's blocked by Jordan. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. The great fans and players alike are excited for tonight. This is just not another game on the schedule.
Clash of the Titans in this one. This will be a great test for both teams.
Irving with a clean look. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Green. No good on that one. Nice D from Durant. Jordan with it. Outguarded by Simmons. The shot by KD. No good. And Embiid has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. And this is their first time matched up with Brooklyn this year.
And they were able to take the season series in that matchup last year, but overall, two teams that were very similar in the standing.
Yeah, they were able to make the plays to come out on top, but it really could have gone either way, and you could say the same for tonight's game.
Yeah, and no one's ever questioned the desire. Griffin using his strength and explosiveness to make good on the second chance opportunities.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of career where he becomes a solid shooter later on. Not a fan of those kinds of passes.
Now the 76ers with it. 4-point game. And Durant sends it back.
KD's defense has really taken a huge step forward. I mean, excellent at blocking shots now, and he's a better help defender. Man, he's putting that reach to good use on the defensive end.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Oh, Griffin in position. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And the strength from the big man. Griffin just refusing to quit and muscling it in. Wow.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
The drive by Green. And again, Philadelphia turns it over. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. KD on the wing. Lets it go with a three. Tries again. The shot's good from Jordan.
Well, you know, a big part of offensive rebounding is really relentless effort and high energy, and Jordan knows all about that.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
And the 76ers making a change here. Durant. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Howard with it. Guarded now by Irving. And he lobs it up. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And the 76ers making a change here. Durant, wide open, he fires. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Here's Thibault. Looking to end the run. That misses off the backboard. Nets leading by 9. KD on the wing. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
And, you know, those are the kind of games that sting and that bad taste lingers. Knowing you were in it, but not coming through down the stretch, those are hard to get over sometimes.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Nets.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Here's Thibault. It's hauled in by Claxton. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, they looked distracted, far off, distant. I mean, it seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game.
Clark, how about the 20th pick back in that 2019 draft? Matisse Thybulle, fantastic defensive specialist who has an evolving offensive presence as well.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. His defense is really outstanding and NBA ready from the day he got into the league. He'll improve on offense. You know that. He'll work at it, and he'll get better. I think he has tremendous instincts on and off the ball. Great length and speed and athleticism. He's a terror defensively.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the inside. Here's Claxton. Rebounded by Howard. The 76ers trail by 8. Here's Korkmaz.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
Howard with the steal. Inside. Maxey. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Johnson, that's for 2. And that one hits back iron. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Nets. They're up by 4. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets. You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, "I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it." Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. The 76ers trail by 8. Here's Maxey. Here's Howard. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. And yes, it's good.
There are not many better on the offensive glass than Howard. He's a flat-out beast, especially if you don't box him out.
Pass break, Philadelphia.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where one or two possessions can impact the outcome.
A rebound by the Nets. They've led by as many as 11 points. On the wing, Harris. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
It's hauled in by Claxton. Nets leading by 4. On the wing, Johnson. The tray. That one, no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Pass to Korkmaz. To the wing on the left. And he's going up for the alley-oop. A shot, no good. And the Nets with possession here.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed.
And some changes here for the 76ers. The 76ers trail by 6. Down low. They kick it out to Green. Lobbed up there for Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And Embiid has a really high basketball IQ, superb at recognizing when to leap for the alley-oop jam.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here's Simmons, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul goes against Brooklyn.
And you rarely see the vision and playmaking of Ben Simmons in someone that size. That you can put him up there with Magic, LeBron, and Penny Hardaway in terms of those taller playmakers.
Yeah, you're spot on there, Greg. I mean, he's unique, really unique and gifted in that regard. And with all great passers, there are a couple of things they do well. One is they see a play or two ahead. They anticipate and throw the ball where it should be going, anticipating that. And the other thing is the timing with which they make their passes. It's usually right at the right time, the opportune time for a teammate to score on the catch.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
Both free throws good from Green. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the 76ers. Trailing by 5. To the paint. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Shamet. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Shamet got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. 1:09 left to play here in the second quarter. Johnson, wide open, he fires. Drills it from outside. And now a 10-point Nets lead.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. .54 seconds left in the first half of the game. Ball's knocked loose. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break for the finish. No good from Luwawu. The 76ers trail by 10. They need this. It's deflected. They get it back. And Embiid throws it down. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Harry, no good. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Back to Green. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. To the middle. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Green.
The activity on defense by Seth Curry, very good. Reaching, staying with his man, moving his feet. He's a good, solid position.
The 76ers trailed by 8. Here's Simmons. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
To the paint. And the dunk by Embiid. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back to how about Kobe going to the Lakers? Mikal and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future. And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
A nice shot by Simmons.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
The drive by Simmons. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Jeff Green picks one up. Oh, we know the TV networks have brought more revenue, Greg, to the NBA. The expectation is for another bump when they renegotiate in 2023.
You know, at the same time, though, Kevin, with all the cord cutters out there, the league looking to make the game more accessible to those fans. I expect that to be a big part of this next deal.
Right, in your tablet, smartphone, or your computer. Popped up there for Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off.
Great timing and recognition as Howard is able to go up for the alley-oop.
Pass to Claxton, out to Harris. The 3 from Johnson, and it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Here's Johnson for 3. The kick out to Brown. From deep three-point range. Kept alive. Johnson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Off target from outside.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half, more effort as well, and their offense starting to show signs of life.
Johnson for 3. And Johnson missing again.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
They get it again. Howard. The layup off target.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
On the wing, Johnson. Looking to get it going. And again, it's the Nets missing.
You know, it's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he's struggled so mightily.
Bobbed up there for Howard. Rebounded by the Nets. They've led by as many as 11 points. 1:16 left in the third quarter of the game. Outside, Green. On the wing, Harris. Pass to Claxton. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Here's Green, defended by Milton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And the length of Green is a real issue for the dude. His arms just go forever, which often results in a lot of shooting fouls for him.
And so he makes both from the line. And it's Harris with the ball for the 76ers. 8-point game. Green taking his time here. Lobbed up there for Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Brown, good. And the Nets lead by 8.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
He fought hard from start to finish on that play, defended the shot, and then finished it off with the rebound.
For Brooklyn, they have yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Here's Curry. That's tipped. Harris outside. Over Green. And so it's Brooklyn with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've got a big advantage in the turnover. Brooklyn leading by 10. Here's Shamet. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. And it's Harris off the drive. On the wing, Green. Floats it up for Curry.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
You know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Outside for Curry. Pass to Thibault. 5 to shoot. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And how about the defensive impact Embiid has on the floor? He's a great rim protector who can swipe an errant pass every so often.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's just so big. He's mammoth. I mean, he's not only tall and long, he's deep, too. He's a thick guy. So he's an excellent rim protector. Discourages inside attempts at a high rate. Clogs up the paint. That length is a huge asset. And then his foot movement, his agility for a guy of his size is pretty impressive, too. A precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. From outside the arc, rebound by Joel Embiid. The 76ers trail by 6. Floats it up for Curry. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
And the 76ers making a change here. Pass to Claxton. And he makes good on the layup. And the Nets lead by 8.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Here's Simmons. Misses in close. Here's Shamet. Rebound by the 76ers.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And after an abysmal
first half from the field. The shots now starting to fall.
The 76ers trail by 6. Here's Curry, and the shot goes in.
Shots like this prove Seth Curry is unafraid when it comes to taking big shots.
Over in the corner, Brown. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate.
So let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He told his guys, the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
What was he doing? I can't believe he knocks that down. Just call it temporary insanity and move on.
Sinks the three-pointer.
You know, like a lot of shooters, Harris prefers to release off a pass, catch and shoot, not the dribble.
Tips it up.
You like Embiid's confidence and willingness to step up in the big moment.
Johnson for 3. Simmons pulls it in.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
1:32 left in the game. And Simmons slams it in.
Cool as they come, Ben Simmons loves taking these big shots.
And it's Johnson penetrating. And it's blocked by Simmons. And now the 76ers on the break. Harris with the ball. Yep, that one goes in there.
Guys, this is why they go to Harris. They know he's going to find a way to come up clutch. Count it.
Pass to Jordan. Here's Luau. It's hauled in by Harris. And Embiid has got the ball here for the 76ers. They trail by 1 to take the lead. And no good that time. And Brooklyn will come the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. It counts.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
To the inside. Luau. Money!
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Now the 76ers with it.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Nets lead by 8.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Down low, out to Harris. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Milton. Yes!
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans